Virginia Senator Tim Kaine continues to voice his support for protecting in vitro fertilization on the national level. That's after a controversial Alabama Supreme Court ruling.
Yeah, today he hosted a roundtable discussion with doctors and patients who worry about the future of IVF. Sarah Hammond spoke with one Portsmouth woman who says she's also disappointed in the ruling.
After the Alabama Supreme Court ruled embryos are children, roughly half the clinics in the state halted IVF procedures. That was in fear of potential wrongful death lawsuits that could come when embryos are discarded, a typical practice in the procedure.
I was angry. I was frustrated.
Kelly Webb had triplets in 2019 through IVF. After one other failed attempt, they hit the jackpot.
One embryo, and it split and then split again.
And she says she wouldn't have it any other way.
They are the light of our lives.
Now she says she's disappointed in the people trying to take that option away from other families.
Every day I look at the miracle that IVF afforded me. Not having that available, it sets us back.
In response to the ruling, Senator Tim Kaine hosted a roundtable for IVF patients and providers in Norfolk.
This is an Alabama ruling, but it was really building upon what states have done in the aftermath of Dobbs, and so it just makes people scared.
That's why he and other legislators are trying to shore up protections for IVF federally with the Access to Family Building Act.
We felt that this day would come, and in Alabama it has, but we think it's going to happen in other states too.
Kaine says he believes once the legislation makes it to the Senate floor for a vote, they will see bipartisan support. Sarah Hammond for 13 News Now.
And the first person to be born via IVF in the United States was Elizabeth Carr, right here in Norfolk. Senator Kaine announced today Carr will be his guest at Thursday's State of the Union address. He says the Carr's family journey with IVF is a point of pride for Virginia.